This is so cool. 8 years since I've been in. See, I don't remember this.
This is a lot steeper than I imagined. Oh, that is incredible. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here's a little 6th toe, right? You go here, and just like you say, like the
So you got to imagine this being flat. When this rock was flat, right?
And then look at there's even an arch.
Uh-huh.
You can see the arch of the footprint.
If it was what would naturally produce that shape, leaving this out? It doesn't even fit here. It's like this got pushed up.
Right.
So what doesn't make sense to me is that if this was carved, you can't create this effect. Natural water erosion, water takes the path of least, water's going to run this way, right? So it's not water erosion. Water cannot erode like that.
Right.
It's too smooth for it to be carved anyways.
It's not a carving. That doesn't make sense. And it's not water erosion.
Looks like a toe.
This is just totally unique, though. I mean, you can see there's other formations, but this is definitely, here's toes, here's the arch, the heel, and there's a 6th toe right there. Up here, you can see where the mud had been curled up after he stepped into the soft sediment and pushed it up. It's obviously a footprint. Obviously a footprint. So here again, you can see here the mud on the side view where it overhangs the actual print. Here's the arch of the foot. It's actually arched. It's not carved. And you can see just, it's a perfect example of a footprint. Perfect. So here's the thing Brother Morrison just pointed out, is that you have this ledge here. Well, all these other formations that you have here, over here, all these, they're perfectly rounded at the top. So we could
showing possibly water erosion.
Yeah, we can explain that as erosion causing those formations. But this is unique. This is totally different from all the other formations in the area. So yeah, I don't think it's a. So you can see this again. See that? And it's an overcrowd. These ones right here on the other side of it, it's just smooth, which would indicate erosion, but not here.
It's obvious it was at an impressionable time as well,
right?
When the rock could be impressed. All right, things don't add up. Okay, if this is not a footprint, if this is water erosion, then you would think the water, how it gets here to begin with, I don't know. But up here, the ledge is downhill this way. Water is going to run this way here, And if this was water erosion, you would think it would go straight down. Why does it come out here and down to the ground over here? That doesn't make sense. If this is water erosion, it should continue a channel straight down from where it is. But here it is. Here's the end of it, if it's water erosion. But to me, what makes sense is that something had to give it the framework to begin with, like a footprint, so that obviously there'd be some erosion just because of the time frame, but it just makes sense that it began with a human footprint.
So here you go again, the toe, but this is what really amazes me here, and I don't know if the video can show it, but there's this, like the ball of the foot right here. You can see that it's almost perfect. So big toe, and it just comes down, and it's in person, it's incredible.
It even shows an arch. You can't see it in the video probably, but there's an arch shape here. This is arched, like the ball, big toe, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just a very small 6th toe.
Yep.
And we know the Bible tells us that there were giants, at least one giant, with 6 fingers and 6 toes.
And here's another good example of another natural probably formation. But again, it's all rounded here at the top. It's all, it's smooth. There's no ledge like on the footprint where the toes are. It's clean. It just comes down clean. Why is it like that at the footprint? That's if it's not a footprint. And for anyone who thinks that this is maybe carved or whatever, well, this is out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing. It's just trees. And one road that comes in, and that's it. We're in the middle of nowhere. There's no reason for somebody to do that, and for what purpose anyway? It would have been would you try to hoax somebody? Why would you put it this far out? It took us a long time to get here. This is in the middle of nowhere.